All right, honest question. Have you ever thought, if I just work harder, this money stress will go away? Like more hours, more hustle, more late nights, and somehow you're still broke. Yeah, that was me. I thought hard work was the answer, so I doubled down. Extra shifts, side gigs, no weekends, barely any sleep. I was exhausted, but my bank account? Still empty. And that's when I realized something uncomfortable. Working harder didn't fix my money problems. It actually made them worse. Let me explain. Growing up, we're told one thing: work hard and everything works out. So when money feels tight, our instinct is simple: do more. But no one talks about what happens to your brain when do more becomes your default. Because mine was fried. Here's what my life looked like. School during the day, work at night, studying when I should have been sleeping. I was busy all the time, but I wasn't moving forward. And the scary part? I thought burnout was normal. I told myself, this is just the grind phase. This is what ambitious people do. But my brain was constantly tired, and a tired brain makes bad decisions. I'd finish a long shift and reward myself. Fast food, online shopping, random stuff I didn't even need. Not because I was careless, because I was depleted. When your brain is exhausted, it craves comfort, and comfort costs money. That was my first wake-up call. Here's the truth nobody warned me about. Money problems aren't just income problems, they're energy problems. When your mental energy is low, you leak money without noticing. Impulse spending, forgetfulness, just this once purchases. And no amount of hustle fixes that. So why didn't working harder help? Because I was solving the wrong problem. Let's talk about the brain for a second. Your brain has limited decision-making power each day. That's not mindset talk, that's biology. When you overload it with work, stress, and pressure, it goes into survival mode. And survival mode cares about now, not later, not savings, not planning, just relief. So even though I earned more, I spent more. Not intentionally, neurologically. I remember checking my bank balance one night and feeling confused. How am I still here? I had no answer, just shame. And shame made me want to work even harder. That's the loop. What finally changed things wasn't more effort, it was less chaos. I stopped asking, how can I make more money? And started asking, how can I stop draining my brain? That question changed everything. Here's what I started doing instead. First shift, I protected my mental energy. That meant fewer late nights, more sleep, less constant pressure. Not because I was lazy, but because my brain needed to recover. A rested brain is sharper, more patient, less impulsive. That alone reduced my spending. Second shift, I simplified decisions. I automated boring things, saving, bills, essentials. Because every decision you remove gives your brain more capacity. And more capacity means better judgment. This is how you increase functional brain volume. Not by forcing productivity, but by designing your environment so your brain doesn't have to fight all day. Third shift, I stopped using work as an escape. This one was hard to admit. I wasn't just working for money. I was working to avoid feeling stuck, avoid thinking, avoid planning, avoid slowing down. But staying busy isn't the same as moving forward. Once I slowed down, I could actually see my patterns, and you can't change what you never see. Here's a moment that hit me. I worked a shorter week once, earned slightly less, but spent way less, because I was calmer, more present, more intentional. That's when it clicked. More hours didn't equal more progress. Better focus did. If you're a student or young adult hearing this, please hear me. You're not behind, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not broken. Your brain just isn't built for non-stop pressure. When you respect that, everything improves. Money, focus, energy. Let's make this practical. Here's what you can try this week. Step 1. Audit your energy, not your income. Notice when you overspend. Is it after long days, stressful weeks, late nights? That's data. Step 2. Cut one thing that drains you. One extra shift, one unnecessary commitment, one habit that leaves you fried. Protect your brain first. Step 3. Automate one money decision. Saving, bills, anything. Less thinking, more consistency. Remember this. Money grows better in a calm mind than in a chaotic one. Your brain needs space to plan, space to learn, space to adapt. That's how real progress happens. Working harder didn't fix my money problems because my brain was exhausted. Exhaustion caused bad decisions. Bad decisions leaked money. What helped was protecting energy, reducing decisions, and working smarter, not longer. So, here's my challenge. Tonight, do one thing that gives your brain breathing room. Sleep, plan, automate, simplify. You don't need more hustle. You need more clarity. Let's build that together.